2025 is just about finished, and I know a lot of you are waited with bated breath for my prediction for 2026. That will be coming out soon. But in today's video, I want to seed a thought about something you should do with some of your team members, and particularly key team members or team members where you're going, hey, we need to improve in this area before you go on the Christmas break. You might have heard of a phrase before called exit interviews. It's a very common theme within professional sports. The season finishes, and maybe 1, 2, 3 days after the season finishes, is the coaching staff or the relevant members of management speak to players individually and have an exit interview with them. Probably telling them what they did well for the year, what they can improve, and what their ambitions are for 2026 or the next season. Now, how do we apply this to our business? I would highly recommend you have exit interviews with key team members or people you think you need to have a discussion with prior to going on the Christmas break. Now, you might be going, but isn't that what their performance reviews are? And when you do annual reviews and quarterly reviews, isn't that part of the process? Well, absolutely. But this is the only time where somebody will actually stop for 2 weeks, most likely, and maybe even more, and not do any work. They will put things down. What do people do in times like that? They think, they ponder, they have New Year's resolutions, they have goals. Like personally, I don't really do financial year goals for CFO Dynamics. I tend to do them on calendar year basis. The reason being, and I know that sounds a crazy thing for an accountant to say, I don't do it on financial years, but I do it because during that time, I have time to reflect, I have time to pause, I have time to stop. Whereas at the 30th of June and 1st of July, they're just normal working days. It's a normal working period. I'm not stopping and reflecting. I want to reinforce, this is a casual conversation. This is not a full-blown HR review. Like what we spoke about in a video recently around Deloitte and the value or lack of value in performance reviews, this is more of a person-to-person conversation and going, this is what I think we can do from a positive perspective, or this is what really needs to improve from a negative perspective where their performance isn't where we want it to be. It might be worth you doing the same thing with team members that you've got before they go on leave. Tell them, hey, look, this is what I think we've got in store for you next year. Is that of interest to you? Also, if there's people you go, hey, I'm not sure if this person's adding value to our business, do it in such a way that they think about it over that 2-week period and go, do I want to be part of this business going forward? Am I adding value to this business? I want to emphasize, do it within all the HR rules and legislations that there is, but get them thinking, are they part of the journey going forward? My takeaway objective from today is have exit interviews with those people you want to talk to prior to the break to seed that thought, whether that is a positive thought around growth and development that you might have in store for them in the next year and whether they're interested in that, or if it's an individual where their performance must improve, seed that thought with them before they go on leave. So they've got that ticking over during the 2-week period. Hopefully they're coming up with new ideas consciously and subconsciously, or at least when they walk in on the 5th of January or whenever they return to work, they've got to hit things at a certain level and a certain standard.